She suddenly decided to make an appearance. And I mean, with such beautiful jewels, this is definitely an entrance to make. I want to thank today's sponsor, Ana Luisa New York, a brand of jewelry that creates unique, sustainable, and highly affordable pieces that are just to die for. You can fall in love with them. They have a collection of elements at the moment, which I highly recommend. You can purchase a pendant of fire, water, earth, air, or light. And there's also another one called protection, which I'm sure to purchase next. First of all, I just want to show you guys how beautiful the box in which I received them is. Okay, it seems a little bit modest, but once you flip it open, looking fine with peace of mind. And I am so impressed at the beautiful way in which these objects are packaged. Isn't this gorgeous? I absolutely love it, and you can reuse these tiny pockets. Look how beautiful this is. Oh my god. Wow. See, this is just a minimal amount of plastic. Aside from the sustainability of the jewelry, I also love my pendant, which is the light pendant, very fit for a light worker. And look at the beautiful design. You can actually adjust it to your own specific length. I love how easy it is to clasp it and how light it is to hold. This is one of my favorite things. And also these beautiful pearl earrings. They are so fun and flirty. They make excellent gifts, especially during these winter months. You can give them to somebody to brighten up their day. And finally, these dagger earrings. They are so Queen of Swords. I absolutely love them. And you can see as well that they have a tiny zirconia bead, and they are so sturdy. Look how hard it was for me to take that part off, which kind of attests to the fact that these babies are not going to fall off. They are here to stay, Two of Swords style. Here is a preview of the pieces I selected, and you can get your own by using the promo code in the link down below. Really excited about creating a bigger card reading for you guys. I'm really excited about teaming up with Ana Luisa and displaying these gorgeous jewels for you in this bigger card reading today. I hope you'll enjoy this clip. Let's get to it. Hey crew, welcome back to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local lightworker. Welcome to a bigger card reading. This will be a tarot and oracle mixed card reading in which I will show you 3 options from which you can choose, and then we are going to dive straight into your reading and decipher what is your person thinking and feeling about you. I'm super happy to give you a choice of 3 gorgeous pieces of jewelry that I have here in front of you today, so feel free to choose between Group 1, the dagger earrings, which are just amazing. I love them. And Group 2, we have here the Lightworker pendant. It's absolutely sweet. And for Group 3, we have here these pearl earrings. So take a moment now to look at which piece of jewelry pulls you in the most. I already pre-selected your cards. All of the tarot and oracle decks which I am using in this reading today are always linked in the description box below. Sorry about the lack of focus in my camera. I have to adjust it manually, okay? It's an old-fashioned camera, but I absolutely love it. I hope that you can see the options standing in front of you clearly. I just want to thank you so much, everyone, for your support on Patreon, for your comments on Instagram, for the community that we're creating here, and how beautifully you guys are interacting with each other. Thank you so much for viewing my previous tarot readings, and if you are not familiar with them, if you just happen to stumble upon this clip, then there is a whole list at the end of this video, and also on my main channel's page. I have series, I have astrological videos. There's lots for you to keep you entertained and fascinated and attracted by the occult. I also have a second channel called Eden, and you can find a lot more goodies and links to a number of creative ways in which you can get in touch with me. Everything always linked down below in the description box or in the comment section. So I hope that you took a minute to actually look into this and feel your way through which of these 3 pieces pulls you in the most. Feel free to choose more than one if you have more than one person on your mind. I'm here to be your guide today. I'm here to inspire you, give you a message that hopefully it will be wise, entertaining, and also will help clarify something inside of you. This is the intent with which I'm creating these readings for you, and I cannot thank you enough for being part of my soul family. All this being said, let's keep it short and sweet, my loves. Let's get to it and find out what is your person actually thinking and feeling about you. Mwah. Hey group one, hello my loves, I hope you're having a really good day, and if not, let me make things brighter and more clear for you. So this is a pick a card reading on the topic of what is the person on your mind actually thinking and feeling about you, because they could be saying one thing but they might mean another. And this is for those of you that were drawn to these dagger earrings, my absolute favorite. They remind me of Queen of Swords energy. So this could be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Maybe you are born under these signs if you were drawn to this symbol. So let's see the cards that I pre-shuffled here for you. Okay, the person on your mind wants to celebrate something with you. Four of Wands, celebration. They're feeling quite happy and exuberant about this connection. For some of you, they might want to move in with you, depending at which stage in your connection you find yourself at. For others of you, they're just excited when they hear from you, when they hear the ping, that they receive the message or some sort of like video clip or some sort of notification from you that you liked one of their photos. I feel like this person is super excited when they see you. They feel a lot of they feel the need to come towards you, but in a very sweet way. Like, I feel their intentions are not rushing just for the sake of rushing. They're excited to be by your side, but they can also moderate their excitement. Four of Wands. Four is stable as an energy, as a numerological energy. But Wands is the fastest energy in the minor arcana. So it's a beautiful combination of stability, but yet this inner passionate fire. This is what this person that you are thinking of is momentarily feeling about you. We also have here the Emperor. Wow. So this is Aries energy, and we see here structure. Yeah. So your person is very confident that they will end up with you. They might already see you guys getting married and this person picking you up and walking you over the threshold. I feel like you're thinking of a male. You could be a man thinking about a man or a woman thinking about a man, but I think that the object of desire for group one is a man or somebody with a very dominant masculine energy. We all know the Emperor is the King of Kings, right? He contains the essences of all the other kings in the suit, in the earth, air, water, and fire suits. So he contains a lot of dynamism, financial security. He is intelligent. He's also physically strong and emotionally calm and able to make intelligent decisions with his heart as well, not only with his intellect. This is also a person that is very creative. They could be the owner of their own business or have reached a higher position in society because people think that the Emperor is an original thinker. Somebody that is a path opener, a pioneer, the first one, the bravest one to jump into the unknown headfirst. So I see that your person is confident, brave, wants to come towards you. So expect some sort of action being taken by this person on the behalf of your relationship, okay? That sounded very kind of like detached and weird. I don't know why I said it in this way, but maybe there are still some formalities between you two. It could be that some of you work with this person, or your person, like the person you're thinking of, could be your boss and you're thinking about an intimate tete-a-tete with your boss. You naughty thing. So I see, don't worry, that's a common fantasy. So I see here very clearly that this person has seen you. They, you figure prominently on their horizon, and they want to take some sort of action towards you. I feel you will hear from them. They will send you an invite. They will knock on your door. They will somehow get to you. I feel like this person is super decisive about you. They know that they want you and they're coming to get you, okay? And then we also have here, whoa, this is really interesting because we have the Nine of Swords, trauma. Some of you could actually be afraid, as excited as you are for the fact that you found somebody that finally lives up to your expectations. I feel that some of you who have chosen this pile are you're very guarded if an individual doesn't really tick all the boxes in terms of their spiritual nature, their personality, their looks, other elements that are important to you, maybe how much money they earn, how they dress, how they speak. If that person doesn't tick all the boxes, you're gonna say no to a potential partner. I feel a lot of you have been hurt in the past, deeply, deeply wounded, and maybe even disrespected as well. And I'm really sorry if this has happened to you. Usually we began with the Swords energy, right? You were drawn to this object. I mentioned the Queen of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords here. So I think this is the end of trauma for you. But it would be important to acknowledge the fact that there could be some old pain from the past resurfacing in the process of you falling in love with this person. And this person's courage and determination to be with you, their desire for you, could bring up that fear, that trauma that you experienced in the past. And I would like you to sit with that feeling as much as possible and try not to project it onto the Emperor. This person doesn't want to harm you. They're just excited about being with you because you are delicious and they just want to be a part of your life. And you need to accept that fact and to let go of the pain from the past, because I feel that this trauma might rear its ugly head in the present moment and could get you to push away this person or to self-sabotage a wonderful opportunity at finally being loved and cared for and desired as you should be. So I see here a warning sign. I feel that the majority of you are quite aware of your pain, of your trauma, and you're not allowing it to interfere with your love manifestations in the present moment. But I feel this person's energy is so powerful that it could bring up this worries and anxieties regarding maybe the fact that you were dominated in the past by somebody that was cruel, or maybe there was some form of, I'm gonna say it, okay, Nine of Swords and Ten of Swords. In love readings, they talk about sadism as well, yeah? So about a person enjoying the fact that they are causing you pain, whether it is verbal, most likely with Swords energy here, but it could also be sexual, it could be physical as well, it could be emotional pain. So I feel like you were in a really vulnerable situation in the past, and somebody took advantage of that, and now this person's confidence and their excitable nature and excitement towards you, okay, I can see that there's a split here in the energy. Yeah, it's like finally getting what you want and what you deserve, but being incredibly afraid of it at the same time, because you're using past experiences to judge this person in the present moment, when in reality what you need to do, especially since I'm filming this reading with a sky that has Jupiter conjunct Chiron, the wounded healer in Aries, we have it here, Aries energy. With this blessed energy, all you need to do is be in the present and feel whatever uncomfortable energy is around you. Just feel it, don't react on it, acknowledge it, understand, yes, I am feeling past pain, yes, this is scary, yes, I don't know exactly what to do, but I'm just going to allow myself space to feel through it. And as you do this, the miracle happens. You get to release the worry, you get to process the trauma, breathe a sigh of relief, empty out your clogged heart, and start to love again. So this person really wants to help you heal. They might not be aware that they're doing this. There is something here about maybe some weird jagged communications between the two of you. You could be saying something and the other person could be interpreting it in a completely different way. I would strongly recommend in this situation, because I see here great potential, right? This is marrying the one, literally, yeah? Four of Wands, the card of marriage, and the Emperor, the one. So because I see this wonderful potential, please meet face to face with this person. Like when you have verbal communication matched by non-verbal communication, which we mostly have when we are physically close to one another, the misunderstandings tend to be reinterpreted. You don't so easily fall into these, you said something, how could you say that, I'm gonna block you, patterns that we tend to fall when we talk to somebody online. The online environment is very detached. It's so much more easier to talk to people behind the screen, but it's also less emotional and less human somehow, you know, and it's kind of cutting us off from this loving connection. So please meet with this person physically and talk to them, spend time with them, and figure out that they are actually an individual who wants to bring you a lot of happiness and a lot of safety. Because the Emperor, what does the Emperor do best? They protect. Yeah, so this person wants to protect you. So you're safe with them. Let's see what the clarifying cards have to say on my beautiful group 1. So we have here waiting. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of that, haven't you? Yeah, for this person, for your counterpart. You guys see, you're two peas in the same pot. You're two members of the same species, if you want to call it like that. Poppies, rebirth, reincarnation, remembrance. Yeah, so we have here alertness, preparation, and watchfulness. Yeah, you're super on guard regarding this person. They are also watching you. They're observing whether you would be a good counterpart for them. But I kind of have a feeling that they have already made their choice, because we have here trumpet gentian, and this is power and healing. And the quote is, to get what you love, you first have to be patient with what you have. So this is about being grateful for even those difficult experiences from your past. I feel like 11:11 when I said that. Oh, God bless. I also feel like your person feels quite touched by the light of grace ever since they met you. I know this could seem very pompous, but I think in this case, you know, both of you have been waiting for the right person to come along to help you in your healing process, to help you regain your power. This person can give you your power back. Not by controlling your life, but by loving you as you should be loved. And it takes trust. It takes a leap of faith. It's a risk, but I feel you will be handsomely rewarded. So this person sees you as a person that initiates things, that instigates. They see you as incredibly hot as well. For some reason, you really turn this person on. I mean, we saw it with the card at the beginning, right? They're ultra drawn towards your physicality, the way you look, the way you express yourself. But it's not even just your looks. It's a bit more about like your aura, the energy that you carry within you. I feel like this person even appreciates that you can be a little bit cutting and abrasive. I feel like you're this kind of person that because you were potentially traumatized in the past, you learned how to protect yourself and how to toughen up a little bit. And this person appreciates that. You know, the Emperor respects an individual that can be sensitive, but can also be powerful when the situation requires it. And I think you hold both of these sides. You have your contradictions well integrated within you. And we have here Regina, leadership, provocation, and power. Basically, your Emperor appeared because you are also in this Empress energy, if you're female. If not, I'm talking here about two Empresses or two Emperors, right? There is something very dignified about the way she looks head on and she confronts her fears. You see the snake, symbol of healing, but also symbol of temptation. I feel that in this connection, what you think could be the worst thing that could happen is an illusion, because I have a feeling that this person is not going to be your self-fulfilling prophecy. They are going to be your saving grace, but you have to give them a chance. And for that, you're going to have to take a risk, and taking that risk is going to show how well you have healed from past trauma. So this is a little bit of an emotional exam. Yeah. And then we have here, final clarifier, we have Miss Sunshine. So I think that you guys are going to take the leap of faith. I think you have already made up your mind. You're just here, I don't know, because you like hanging around with me. Great, thank you. But I'm sure that you're here just to get a final boost of confidence, a final maybe underlining of the energy that you're already perceiving from this person. Yes, this is my person. Yes, this is my man, my guy, my partner. I want to be with them, and I'm so happy that they genuinely feel the way that I've been feeling about them. This would be your internal dialogue. Sorry if I confused you by speaking in first person all of a sudden. So yeah, I see that brighter times are ahead in your energy. I feel this person really, really wants you. They're excited when they think of you. They just think about something solid, something committed. They are patiently waiting for you to make up your mind, and they can give you the beautiful gift of healing if you only allow them to love you, so that you can finally gain access to this energy of, you know, the sun is entering back into your love life. You're feeling optimistic and energized again. Yeah. So this is the reading that I had for you, Group 1, my beautiful Dagger crew. I hope you have enjoyed it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And until next time, take care and stay fabulous. Mwah. Hey Group 2, hello my loves, welcome to a pick a card reading on the topic of what is the person on your mind thinking and feeling about you. So we're actually going to tap into what is going on inside of them, different from what they might convey to you if this person is hiding a little bit what they feel for you. Let's get into it. I have your cards pre-shuffled here, and this is for those of you that were drawn to this light pendant. Yeah, you could be a light worker just like myself. You're a person that has survived some pretty dark experiences, and you're here to bring light to the collective and to share your wisdom. So I'm really happy that you're part of my soul family, and let's see the energy of your person. Wow. Talk about light. Yeah, so sorry, I had to expel some air. We have here the sun, positivity. What is happening in the collective at the moment? I mean, it's a blessed energy. It's been a while since I tapped into it. And I can see that it was good that I took a break because something shifted. The sun, positivity. This person feels so happy when they think of you. They think that they just want to hang around, you know, party with you, feel good, listen to you speak, watching you move, making decisions with you, going on adventures with you. You see, these are two individuals on an equal footing, yeah? Neither is above or below the other one. And they're looking at this beautiful sunset or sunrise. I can't really tell, but it's a gorgeous view. It's bright, open, sunny horizon. So this person feels really happy when they're around you. When they think you, they want to thank you for existing, I think. I know it sounds super cheesy. I don't know what's happening, but yeah, they thank you for existing. They feel very blessed that they've met you. You bring a smile on their face. Yeah, you light up their day. I feel like, you know, my throat dried up because of emotion. I generally think that this person feels that they found a beautiful play partner, a beautiful counterpart in you. You might have been friends, or there is a very friendly and harmonious energy taking place between the two of you. I mean, if you are a light worker, if you see yourself as having an occult personality type, then I'm sure that you radiate this kind of otherworldly energy, and people tend to gravitate towards light workers because of that yummy energy. You know, they want to just take a little bit of that energy. So I think that you have learned how to protect your energy, and I think that allowing this person to be around you was a well-made decision, and one that you made carefully and wisely. And that's why I think that you allow this person in, because you also have felt something special about them. Let's see the other cards. I'm so curious. Two of Pentacles. Ooh, balance. So I feel like your relationship could be a little bit what is the word for it? Up and down? Not really up and down. More like it can be chaotic at times. I think this is what I'm trying to say. I feel that because work intervenes, the pressure of having to deal with other people's demands and requests of your time and energy can end up leaving you a little bit high and dry, and you might not have enough energy to put into this connection. And I feel like your person feels the same, maybe on a lesser spiritual level than you do. I feel like you could get easily drained, because if indeed you are a person that works in some form of spiritual way, you guys know how easily we can get drained after doing a couple of readings or interpreting birth charts or creating. Creative work takes a lot out of you because it's coming so deeply from inside that you need some time to replenish. So I feel like your person feels that from you, and they feel that from time to time you might juggle your attention, the attention that you give to them, with the attention that you give to other people. I feel that the situation is a little bit pressurizing for both of you. I mean, the Two of Pentacles is not a really comfortable card because it shows an individual that juggles two things at the same time, so they are exhausted, yeah? And I feel that this could be your person's energy as well. You both could struggle at the moment to combine this connection with other obligations in your life. You might be dealing with a lot of people that you need to help on a spiritual level, or maybe you also have clients that you work with, so you have to deal with a lot of people energetically, and your person is doing the same thing. But I feel in a much more pragmatic way than you do. Maybe they don't have to socialize as intensely as you do for work, but there are concerns here about money, physicality, and how do we fit this connection into our daily schedule, into our daily routine. Your person especially is thinking about this, whether this is some form of, whether this connection with you will involve some sort of financial or material risk on their part. I'm kind of getting the energy of a person that in the past they had to pay for a lot of dates, or they had a partner that was high maintenance, that demanded a lot of expensive gifts, and it left them, you know, financially precarious, and they're trying to avoid falling into the same, you know, money hungry trap. That's a very interesting energy. Let's pull more cards because that's strange. Let's see. Observation. Okay, the plot thickens. And we have here a bunny. We are currently, at the moment at which I'm filming this reading, although you might watch it in the future, we are currently in the year of the water rabbit, the lunar new year of the water rabbit. And we have here patience, attention, pause, and watchfulness. You see, this is a bird, a tiny beautiful bird, looking at this black bunny. And the black bunny is staring at the bird. And there's another bird, and another bird, and another bird, right? This kind of talks a bit about an interspecies attraction. I don't know what's happening here. Maybe you feel like this person feels a little bit alien from you. They could come from a different culture. They could speak a different tongue than you. And I feel like you guys are very attracted to one another. But at the same time, you see each other as opposites. Like, how in the world are we going to make this work? But this only enhances the attraction because, as you know, opposites attract, like magnets, yeah? I feel that you're both watching each other at the moment, and your person is also being very, like, if they took distance from this connection, it's because they're considering, they're thinking about how can I include a connection with you in my daily routine? How can I make some sort of financial or material arrangements? I feel like in some cases this could be a long distance connection, and this person is thinking, how can I travel to be with you, you the viewer? And how can I save up some money, or what do I need to juggle around my schedule so that I can free up some time and maybe some resources to come and see pile 2, yeah? So there is a lot of waiting, watching, observation. It's kind of like, it's a little bit of a pressure cauldron, but at the same time, it's also quite exciting, you know? I mean, it is a romantic connection that you're thinking of. So we have here Lily, Majesty and Virtue. And the quote is, the lily is the emblem rare of many virtues, good and rare. Yeah, lilies, sometimes they can be a symbol of nobility, elegance, and like a very erotic and sensual connection that is really high up there in terms of the physical attraction and the emotional connection. But it could also talk about something that is very good that could suddenly turn into nothing, you know. I associate personally lilies with death as well. The bouquets of lilies can be placed on tombs to commemorate the dead. They are very fragrant flowers as well, so they can be quite intoxicating. So maybe your connection to this individual is colored by all of these energies, something intoxicating. I can't get enough of you, but at the same time, it could be something that I might decide to just drop and kind of like not focus on anymore. But at the same time, I see great potential here. So all of these thoughts are running in your person's mind. They're still thinking whether it is worth investing into this connection and growing the energy between the two of you, yeah? But there is an undeniable attraction, an undeniable pull towards each other, yeah? And this person does see you, I mean, with the lily here, they see you as something quite exotic, quite yummy, good smelling maybe, if they had the chance to be around you to smell your perfume or just your natural musk. And they think that you're very elegant, very noble, maybe your morals, your values, your ideals, the way you dress. I feel like this person really enjoys that. They enjoy your presentation as well as your intelligence. And then we have here She Who Hesitates, and you got 2 cards out of this deck, the Elki Oracle. Wow, yeah, She Who Yearns and She Who Hesitates. So we have here Desire and Mora. Yearning, longing, pining for, power, delay, and confidence. This person sees you as somebody that really, really wants them, but at the same time, you could be a little bit afraid of what you desire. Oh, it's kind of interesting energy because group 1 had this as well, but slightly less subtle, as in the case in which you guys find yourselves. I think group 1's description of their relationship, they were a bit further along in their love affair. You guys could be just at the beginning, you know? So this person sees you as a person with a lot of pent-up desires and fantasies, and you didn't have a chance to act on them. And they would really like it if you could use them as a guinea pig and you know, express your desires onto this person's body. There is something here with, you know, being cast as the bad boy, the bad gal, you know. The black bunny here kind of talks about a deeply sexy person that could be a little bit lewd as well. So maybe you are attracted to this individual in your mind, but at the same time you're like, but what if I get burned? What if I get an STD as well? You know, like maybe you're going through in your mind through all of these scenarios, like this person is really, really hot. I'm so attracted to them, but what if I move towards them and I decide to act on my desires and I get burned? So I feel like there's a lot of confusion. Not necessarily confusion, there's a lot of hesitation, yeah? Hesitation. And this person kind of finds that attractive about you, the fact that you could have this very poetic, romantic, yearning kind of energy, but I think that they find it funny that you're not acting, you're not telling them, look, I want you, you know. I think they would like to see your more confident side. And I think that if this person kind of triggers you or challenges you, it's because they want to see what you're made of. They want to see if you're actually going to put your desires into words and ask for what you want. If you're brave enough, if you're ballsy enough to actually go for it, go for them. Yes, I can understand how this can be equally arousing and irritating at the same time. Final clarifier that we have here, treasured memories. Okay, so for some of you, you're actually thinking of an ex. There might not be a new person in your life at the moment. You're just reminiscing about the past. You're yearning, longing for what could have been. Yeah, there are a lot of memories that you have created in this connection with your person, and you're like, you know, I like this to sit and think about, you know, what could have happened. And that's perfectly fine. When we have transits to the 4th house, or when we have strong Cancerian planets in our chart that are activated, nostalgia is a feeling that we need to kind of come to terms with in our daily environment. And I think that this is what's happening here for you. So I generally feel that the person you're thinking of, if indeed this is an individual in the present, for some of you that resonate with, no, I actually just met the person, I'm not thinking about the past or an ex, because I'm getting 2 strands of energy here, and I am reading for a large collective. So for those of you who actually have a person in the present that you're crushing on, I see that this person could be a Leo, or you could be a Leo. You could have some strong Leo placements, and I feel like you're already imagining your life together even before having taken the step to tell the other person, hey, I want you, I want to be together with you, yeah? But I would urge you to actually go for it and just see what happens, you know? I mean, you're not going to lose anything. In the worst case, the other person rejects you and you learn something important. But at the same time, you know, congratulate yourself, pat yourself on the back that you're brave enough to take a chance, you're brave enough to risk something, and that, yeah, sure, rejection happens all the time in life. But wouldn't you rather live with the regret of actually, it's not really a regret. Wouldn't you rather live with the fact that you tried rather than with the regret of having been passive and not having chased that opportunity? Because you could be haunted by what ifs in life, you know? You will reach an old age and you'll be haunted by what ifs if you don't act on the present moment. Then again, if your philosophy is I never act, I only attract, that's a different scenario. But I see very clearly here that your person is definitely thinking of you. They're hesitating at the moment and they're letting you take the first step or to make some sort of movement towards them, because they see how you yearn and how many pent-up desires you have inside of yourself, and they want to see that you are brave enough to actually admit to them. And then I think that this person is gonna take the lead, you know, but it's kind of like there's this energy of take the first step, make the first initiation, tell me what you want, and then you will be served. That's kind of the energy that I'm picking up here. It's actually kind of sweet. It's kind of, you know, flirty, and yeah, I feel it's quite sensual. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Does this resonate? Please remember as well to like this video, to subscribe. Thank you so much for being part of my soul family. And until next time, group 2, take extra care of yourself and stay awesome. Hey group 3, hello my loves, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to a pick a card reading on the topic of what is your person actually feeling and thinking. Sorry, I had to expel some air. So it could be that they're saying something, but they actually mean something different. Let's find out. So this is for those of you that were drawn to these pearl earrings. I hope you guys enjoyed them. So I'm wearing them for you. Let's find out the cards that you were dealt. What is this person thinking and feeling about you? 9 of Cups, fulfillment. You just, I don't know what's happening. I'm just going to end it here and say this person just loves you, you know. They feel super happy around you. And the reason why I reacted like this is because if you paid attention to group 1 and 2, if you listen to the whole clip, you will notice a pattern today. I'm not sure what's happening. It seems to be a very blessed day. Maybe it's the lunar year of the water rabbit. I don't know. It's a Friday. It's the day of Freya, Venus. So the goddess of love is here, binding connections and making people feel happy and optimistic about being with each other. So this person feels like you're a wish coming true. They feel that they are quite happy around you. I feel like they might not be sharing this with you, because 9 of Cups can also be a little bit of a selfish energy. It's kind of like I feel so content and fulfilled, but it's inside of myself. I don't necessarily express it to other people. I feel good, I'm okay, you know, not everybody needs to hear what is happening inside of me. So this person definitely feels that the moment when they met you, a wish of theirs came true. Maybe they manifested you. Yeah, for some of you, this is a person that visualized their ideal partner and then you appeared and it completely shocked them. It could be vice versa. If you dreamed about the ideal partner and this person appeared in your life, then you guys are really powerful magicians. Okay, you're people with great manifestation abilities. Some of you could have like a short attention span, or I'm kind of picking up that your person could suffer a little bit from maybe some low-key ADHD symptoms, because I keep tripping over my words. It's kind of like either you're watching this reading while you're doing something else and you're rushed. For some of you, I'm picking up on that energy, and others of you, it's the way you communicate with this person. It often feels quite rushed. It feels a little bit like you're trying to say something, but it's broken. Maybe even this person, when they write to you, they could eat up certain letters. So their sentences are never grammatically correct because they could rush to type to you. Or if they write you an email or something, you always laugh at their lack of proper punctuation and, you know, a grammar health, let's just call it like that. But this person emotionally, they have it for you, boo. Okay, this person feels that they're like a little kid when they are next to you. You make them very happy, they feel very dreamy. I mean, Nine of Cups, when we are asking here how this person is actually feeling, they feel very happy, okay? You make them very happy. And I'm not sure exactly what they're telling you, because we have here the Ace of Swords. And this is the card of understanding, but it appeared blocked on the table. So there could be some misunderstandings. I'm kind of picking up on the fact that some of you could be surprised to hear that this person feels this way about you, because maybe they're not saying much, or what they're saying is completely the opposite of what we are seeing here that they're feeling, yeah? There is some contradiction inherent within your person. They could be born on a full moon, and you guys know that when there is a full moon aspect, the moon of in a person's chart sits opposite from their sun. So the person that they tend to be in the public is very different than who they are at home in the private, okay? For example, this person could be a sun in Libra, moon in Aries. At home, they're very passionate and dynamic and excitable and fun and a little bit selfish. And in the public, they are very polite and calm and considerate and fair, and they listen to all sides of an argument, of an important situation in order to make the best decision. So I'm kind of feeling that this person could have this night and day energy about them, you know, and it could be quite surprising. You could feel that, oh, this person is so soft and sweet and adorable, but actually when you get to know them, they could be quite calculated and efficient and responsible, especially if they're sun in Cancer, moon in Capricorn, for example. So there is an inherent duality, a contradiction inside of this person that might not be acknowledged. They could be functioning from the level of their shadow self. So by coming into contact with you and by you reflecting back these observations of them, I feel this person is learning so much about themselves. You're helping them get deeper to the core of who they are. They understand themselves better by understanding you, by being around you. I feel like this person, though, is benefiting more by being in a connection with you than you are with them. And that seems a bit weird, I know. And I'm trying to understand why. It's like you're looking for a missing piece. You could be feeling like, I am attracted to this person, but there's something missing here. Let's see what the clarifiers have to say. So we have here dreaming, and the keywords are gifts, receiving, and dreams. It's kind of like you have an interaction with this person in daylight, or just normally you have an interaction with them. They say something, you reply, and then you feel something on the spot, but then you take some time to really think about what happened between the two of you, and you understand, oh, now I see what this person meant. Oh, now I see what I actually feel. Why did I react like this on the spot then? I feel like this person is also... It's interesting because I feel like you are a bigger gift in their life than they are for you. But they're also meant to help you understand something about yourself. And it could be that they're bringing home to you this idea of the fact that you are a person that's very giving, and that you're a person that other people can use as a projection screen. Like you can be a very good psychologist, but you might not be aware of it. Some of you could actually be working as psychologists or training to be such, in which case you're in the right field, you're in the right profession, okay? Just a low-key confirmation of your professional choices. But let's get moving, let's get moving back. I feel like you have no idea where this connection is going. I feel like there's confusion. Are we going someplace? Are we taking a step back? What's happening in this connection? And we have here the daffodil narcissus. So we have rebirth and new beginnings. And the quote is, new beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. Why is there separation between the two of you if this person feels so happy? And it could be a selfish kind of happiness. They could take from you whatever they want and then rush away with it and leave you guessing, waiting, pondering. It's complicated what this person is feeling. I'm getting that they could idealize you to such an extent, because we have Eva here, And Eva, in this case, I see as an interpretation of the first wife of Adam, or actually the second wife, if we take into account that Lilith was actually the first wife. But Eve was the one that remained married to him and stood by his side as they fell from paradise. And I see here Eve before the fall from grace, Eve in the Garden of Eden. But a stronger Eve, an Eva, yeah? Somebody that has a very well-defined personality. That's you. I'm getting some sort of mental fog, I have to say, from your person. There could be something here, maybe a low-key mental health problem. Because I was picking up on these kind of ADHD-like symptoms, this opposition, this contradictory energy. One moment they're very close, the next moment they're away. We have here narcissists, which could point towards a narcissistic personality disorder. A person that feels very good about you, very confident, but then it's like they leave you high and dry and there are misunderstandings. And I think at the end of the day, you're kind of left wondering what just happened, I have another card here for you. She who begins, Primavera, launch, actualize, and potential. I feel like this person wants to initiate something with you. But in what way? I need another clarifier. Hold on a second. I'm just going to live shuffle. Because maybe I'm not getting what's happening here. Movement, Six of Swords. And we also have the Truth card, Libra. The Six of Swords is about walking away from drama, moving into a territory where there is forgiveness and reconciliation, where we can see eye to eye, where we can, understand that you have certain needs and I have certain needs. The Justice card. This is about a contract between the two of you. It is about the father and the mother, the night and the day. Exactly what I was picking up on earlier. Somebody having a moon opposite their sun. Maybe the other one has a conjunction. And Justice energy is the energy of Libra. We have quite a lot of swords here on the table. I have to say, doesn't happen to me very often, but this is a very difficult to pierce energy. Like, I need a lot more clarifiers in your group than for other people. So what are you exactly beginning? I'm going to pull one more card from Elki. Is it a beginning away from this person or a beginning with this person? And does the person want to initiate something with you? She who grants wishes. This person sees you as a wish coming true. So again, we're going back to the point where we began this reading. This person sees you as a fantasy, a wish fulfillment. This is Neptune. Neptune is messing with the energy between the two of you. This person sees you as a projection of their own desires. They don't see you for who you really are. That's why it's so hard for me to read this energy. No wonder. So they see you as this first woman, Eve in the Garden of Eden. It's kind of like raising you up on a pedestal. I mean, we have Justice energy here, which is a lot about being quite judgmental or strict with the expectations. And at the same time, they also kind of feel like they want to initiate something with you, but it could all be in this person's head. They might not actually convey to you what they want from you. In their head, they're already married with you and they have 2 kids and you represent them as a power couple as well. But in reality, this person could barely answer your text messages. Now I see. Okay, she who listens, Hannah. I can understand why this connection is frustrating. I can understand why you're here. And then we have she who dreams. And we have Isra, escape, dream, and fantasy, understanding, witness, and compassion. Your connection is quite frustrating because it is helping you let go of fantasies and try to accept the situation and the person in front of you for who they really are. This connection could be quite in the mind predominantly. I feel for the majority of you, this is a connection that is lived in the 5D rather than in reality. In reality, not much might be happening, but in both of your minds, and especially in your person's mind, I feel that energy stronger from them. they have these rich fantasies of the things you're doing together and the way your intimacy is, and you know, the way you behave with him or her. But the other one, I feel, wants something more real, and I think that's you. And you're trying to understand the other person. You're trying to understand, where do they go to when you are right here, and they could have a real connection with you. But it's almost like you feel the other person as gone into la la land as soon as they see you or get in touch with you. Your partner could have some strong Neptune energy in their chart. They could have a moon in Pisces, maybe moon in Pisces, sun in Virgo, because we talked about the opposition. They could have sun conjunct Neptune, Venus in Pisces, Venus conjunct Neptune. So there's a lot of idealization, fantasy work that happens for this person at the beginning of the connection with you. And then there could be a disappointment that happens as this person sees that you're a real flesh and blood human being. And, you know, just like everyone else, you might make mistakes or you have faults, but that's okay. That doesn't make you less lovable. But this person needs to really come to terms with the fact that you're human. You're not a dream. You're not an angel, you know, and you deserve to be loved even if you're not perfect. You know, in this person's mind, it's like perfection is unattainable. It's right up there with God. So, yeah, I feel like there needs to be a disappointment in this connection before you guys can have a real relationship. This person needs to wake up. They need to somehow balance their intuition with their logical mind. They need to balance daytime with nighttime, fantasy with reality, spirituality with the pragmatical elements in this connection. Because in my mind right now, I mean, the way I'm perceiving them, they are gone with the fairies. I don't know what's happening. There might be some sort of drug consumption happening here as well, or some, as I said before, there is some slight mental health energy, mental health problems that I'm picking up on. But all in all, as confusing as this connection could be, this person genuinely feels happy. They genuinely see you as a wish coming true. So I stand firmly by what I said at the beginning. It's just that mentally this person could be not such a good place. Let's just put it like that, you know. And they might need patience and understanding, you know, if you want to make this connection work. Yeah? Okay. So this is the reading that I had for you, group 3. I hope it made sense. I hope it wasn't too confusing. I'm also struggling to make sense of this energy. Comment down below and let me know. Is the situation applicable to you? Did I get something wrong? Did I get it right? I'm curious to hear what you're thinking. I generally think that the cards don't lie. It's just that in some days I'm better able to interpret them, and in other days I get Neptunian energy like this and it completely pulls me out of my element of comfort, which is good actually. As a reader, that's actually something to be welcomed and appreciated. Make sure you like this video if you have enjoyed it, subscribe, and I cannot wait to see my next one. Good luck with the situation. Let me know how you get on. Mwah. Ciao. Before you guys go, I just need to remind you to try out Ana Luisa, today's sponsored. I'm super excited about collaborating with them. They're such a nice brand, and also they create these unique and elegant pieces that are just something to try out. Honestly, I recommend you guys. I absolutely love the pieces I got from them, and you can actually benefit from a promo code. If you click the link in the description box below, it will take you to their website and you can find out more how you can save a couple of dollars and also enjoy some beautiful one-of-a-kind pieces.